The average internet user spends 2 hours 24 minutes daily on social media in 2020, which is 16 hours 48 minutes per week. That's approx 40 days in a year. 40 days in a year? That's a lot of time. Are you the one who always complain, I don't have time for this? If yes, then instead of saying I don't have time, try saying it's not a priority. As we all have the same number of hours in a day and you are spending your precious time on social media rather than doing something productive. Here are 5 reasons why I quit social media. It's the first step towards my personal growth journey. When I decided to control my life, I observed where my time and energy is going. And a lot of it was on social media. Waste of time. Given the amount of time I was spending each day on social media, I wasn't actually learning anything valuable. There are good habits and bad habits. Good habits give back, like you exercise and get a healthy body in return. Bad habits only they drain your energy, take motivation, steal time, produce nothing. And that's exactly what social media was doing, giving nothing in return. It makes you more negative. People use social media as an outlet to their stress and frustrations or express their thoughts and feelings towards someone, some event. And when we encounter such posts, we unknowingly absorb some of the negativity, which in turn makes us frustrated and ruins the whole day. It's the main reason behind my motive, as nowadays there are so much negative content out there. But yeah, that was really affecting my emotions. It contributes towards loneliness. Social media gives the illusion of providing real relationships, but without the real life benefits, like the comfort of being held by a friend when you are suffering. During this quarantine, I and many of you may have realized that we all have hundreds of friends on our social media platforms and still have a handful for believable friendship equations. And honestly, we are not giving much time to nurture and strengthen these equations. We start comparing ourselves to others. Everything is fake on social media. When I post a picture, I do my best to represent myself as the happiest person on earth, which is not reality. This is what we all do. We have a lot of issues and problems that we do not want to show to others. And when it comes to others, we forget it and start comparing our lives with them. This leads to jealousy. We hate ourselves and feel that we are not worthy, which reduces our confidence. So because of all these reasons, I was ready to deal with it. On day first, I logged out of all social media accounts like Instagram, Twitter, and deactivated my Facebook account. After logging out, it was time to finally delete them. I don't have Facebook on my phone, so that was never a problem for me. I do not uninstall YouTube, as YouTube may not be a complete waste of time. After all, there are tons of educational videos on YouTube, so you can actually learn a lot. And I am only subscribed to the channels that really inspires me and motivated me to the extent that I am now on my own personal growth journey. I knew very well that I had stopped using social media, and since it was on autopilot, I scrolled to my phone and clicked on the section of the social media app and then realized that it wasn't there, so I was forced to find something else. Meanwhile, I watched a lot of YouTube videos and finally realized that I am not doing right. Therefore, it became mandatory for me to have some hobbies or do some work because I need to spend my time. I cannot sit idle forever. I had a lot of time, so I paid attention to all important aspects of my life. I spent quality time with the family because this quarantine is not going to come again. So I need to enjoy the moment. I did a lot of self-introspection. I got to know a lot about myself, like my strengths, weaknesses, what I want to do in life, what is my life purpose, set my long-term and short-term goals, and where I see myself in 5 years. I felt productive and happier than before. My feelings were balanced and there were no frequent mood swings. I felt so grateful for every moment. My creativity grew even more than before. And most importantly, I am much more present and aware now. I was no longer comparing myself to others and focused on my life. So there was no room for jealousy, hatred or negativity. And it actually reduced the issues of concern. Also, my confidence increased and I understood my self-worth because I was not hating myself. I love myself and I am very comfortable with myself. Now, why people spend so much time on social media? I feel I am the right candidate to answer this as I have seen both. The obvious reason is FOMO, fear of missing out. This is the social anxiety where we feel like others might be having fun while we are not present. Creates a desire to stay continually connected with what others are doing. It is not a good thing, and it leads us to check social media again and again and again so we don't feel left out. And honestly, after about 2 months of quitting social media, I doesn't feel an urge to check what others are doing. The problem is attention. Looking on social media for happiness is a bad idea. You won't find it out there. Social media isn't real life, only real life is real life. But you are comparing yourself to fake life. Now I have downloaded Instagram and Twitter again because it is a part of my work. I post inspirational thoughts on both platforms on a daily basis. I didn't logged into my previous accounts and created a new one dedicated to my business. I only follow 6 people related to my field because I learn a lot from them. And the benefit of following very few accounts is the limited content on my feed, and as soon as the message pops up, you are all caught up, I turn these apps off ASAP. Social media has become a very important part of our life and we cannot avoid it. Despite that, by learning how to use it in a healthy way, it will actually make our life much better. I recommend this experiment to everyone and see how things go. What changes and behavior you notice in your daily life. You can also try this experiment to check whether you are a social media addict or not. If this video has added any amount of value in your life, then please like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section and share this with people who you think must see this. If you like reading blogs, then check out my blog. The link is in the description. That's all for today guys. I'll see you in the comment section.